Today we're painting the room in our abandoned Bulgarian house, but first we had to clear everything out and fill the cracks, and that came with its own challenges. Where Chris and Elaine, we left the UK to reset and bought an abandoned house in Bulgaria. We have 3 kids and an adopted stray dog. This is what the property looked like when we moved in, but unbeknownst to us, we would soon face even bigger challenges, which we'll talk about in future videos. Well, carry on. When we decided to renovate our house, the first thing we discussed was the colour scheme. Do we keep it calm and safe or experiment with new colours? For us, we wanted our home to feel cosy, a place that makes us happy and inspired. We both have to agree on the colour choice, so this decision was always going to be hard. Our property is built with traditional materials. What we would call plaster, it's a mix of sand, lime and hay spread as a top layer over the bricks. This creates a warm foundation, but it comes with its own drawbacks. When renovating a traditional house, you either strip away the old material and start again, or retain the traditional foundation and build on top of what's already there. We decided to keep the original. Honestly, choosing the former would mean reinstating everything, and that would have tripled the cost. Whilst painting, I've encountered a few little problems. The filler that was put onto the wall, some parts of it are falling away. Not sure if it's because it's not set properly yet or the quality of the filler. I don't know, never really had that happen before. Normally if you fill the wall with a filler, it normally sticks, but anyway, we've just got to carry on. What we'll do, I'll give it one coat first, and then once it dries, I will then go back over, or Chris may go back over the bits that are falling away, the filled bits that are falling away. We'll refill those areas and then I'll give it another coat. So at the moment though, the actual paint itself is taking okay, it's taking quite well. So yeah, let's carry on. Got one more little bit there to do. Then what I will do is use the smaller brushes to cut into the corners. It's a little bit tricky getting into the corners with the roller. Also, what I'm finding is if I keep going over the paint with the roller, it's taken away some of the wall. So I have to be very careful with how I paint, keep rolling over the paint on the wall, otherwise it's just literally eroding as I'm rolling. So I'm hoping the first, as I said earlier, the first coat will just give it a bit of firming, and then the second coat will hopefully give it a nice finish. So yeah, hope you guys are enjoying the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you at the end when I'm finished. Right, we're almost done. Get the paintbrush and just cut into the little corners and then leave it to dry for a moment and then give it a second coat. And then I'm going to start on the feature wall, which is a completely different colour. The room, the white area has been done. Just about to do the feature wall, this colour. Don't know how it's going to look, but hopefully it will look okay. I'm just going to test it. Okay, that actually looks okay. colour. That is it. The girls have seen it too. What do you guys think?
Good.
Yeah, you like it? It's very colourful, isn't it? It wouldn't have been a colour that we would have normally have chosen, but now that we've got it, it actually pops. Really like it. It should dry matte, so it shouldn't really have that shine shortly, but it will dry matte, and we're going to change the area. So I've got paint in my hand, but that area over there will be changed as well. We'll discuss what that's all going to be soon, but for now, it's just about colouring the room. All done. We've spent the last 3 days getting this room painted, well, filled firstly. We filled the cracks, we filled the holes, we rubbed it down. That took about 2 days, didn't it?
Yeah,
and
definitely.
It was so dusty in here. Then obviously we had to paint the room, and whilst painting, the filler and the cement, the original lime cement that's on the walls, was falling away.
It was a thought to completely take it back to brick.
Yeah, there was.
And replaster, but then it's so insulated, and like we said before, you've got the lime cement stone. Then you've got in some parts, in all the parts, some parts like the chimney breast area, you've got the hay which is mixed in with the cement underneath.
Yeah.
And you've got 3 or 4 different layers before you get to the brick.
Yeah.
And when you touch the walls, most part of it's warm, and it's something you don't get with raw brick or plasterboard or just plaster. So.
And also it's breathable, so in the winter time it keeps the heat in, and in the summertime it actually is very cool in here. Apart from the fact that we would have opened up a whole new can of worms if we took away the walls, the original structure, it is actually a lot more beneficial to keep the walls original.
Also, we don't realise, because it's made out of more natural materials, yes, later it's breathable, and that's why you get little tiny cracks here and there which appear. And clearly that's because you've used natural materials, which is better than using the fake stuff we used to. I wasn't completely sold. I was like, I want it not ultra modern. I don't like ultra modern, but I want it more modern, straight walls. But now it's done, I see, like Elaine's convinced me, the cottagey feel, and I thought, yeah, okay, we'll go with it. Add enough to the colour, like I said before.
This will all be transformed. So what do you guys think of the actual colour? This is a feature wall here. What we're then going to do is accessorise it. We'll be building stuff. There'll be storage units in here, there'll be hanging units in here, it will be accessorised, the lights will be changed. And we've got some creative, innovative ideas, I think, that should really go well with the colours in here.
I need to plan and draw how I'm going to build it. The bits of green you see is not done yet.
Yeah.
We're going to change the colours of that. So focus on the white and the whatever. I don't know what colour it is. It doesn't even say what colour it is on the part. It's just a colour which Elaine chose.
It was a nice, happy, inspirational colour.
Just for you who think, oh, that's orange, that's pink. You know, it's not any of them. It's a colour. It's not pink, it's not peach, it's not orange, and it's not red.
And
what is it?
It's not terracotta neither.
No. So on the camera, it looks pink, orange. It's not. It's honestly, it's a weird colour. It's growing on me, and it's very warm when you walk in here.
Yeah.
Why are we going to take that now and destroy it?
Exactly.
And it's built for last, I don't know how this house is, but it's been here for years.
Years, yeah. So in terms of the colour, we wanted something that was a bit more inspirational, a bit more colourful, a bit more happy. We want to be at home and want to feel happy whilst we're inside as well as outside. So this is a bit of an unusual colour for us. We wouldn't have normally gone with a colour pop like this.
Yeah.
But I think it is going to work.
Who's we?
Well, I wouldn't have generally gone with a colour pop like this. Normally I would follow Chris's advice and go with a kind of a safe colour, let's put it that way. Safe colour, which is your mochas, your greens, your magnolias.
Nice colours though.
They're nice, but they're safe, you know, and that is good. But I think in a property like this, bearing in mind we're starting fresh in Bulgaria, we want it to be completely different from what we've done in the UK, and this is what we've gone with.
Fresh, you're starting fresh in the sticks in rural Bulgaria.
With a pop of colour.
With a proper colour. You know, it's the brightest thing in the whole of our village. The brightest thing. Our village is so dull. Not the people. The village is so dull, and this is the brightest thing in the whole village. And we've got plans also for the rest of the rooms. This is just one of the fixes we've done so far. We've got, like I said, we're going to build things. We're going to change some areas, maybe some windows. But we've got a lot of things planned for this room. So this room's going to get better as far as I'm concerned.
Let us know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Thank you all so much for joining us on this episode. We'll see you next time.
Da.
Bye.